Once a man went to a Buddhist monk and said, "Sir, please help me. I am very sad, and I don't understand what I should do." After saying these words, the man began to cry. The monk consoled him and said, "My friend, tell me your problem in detail." The man began to describe his sorrow and continued as follows. "Sir, I live in a nearby village. Once I was the richest man in my village. I used to lend money to anyone who asked me for money, but when the time came to repay the money, people would make excuses and not pay me back. A few years ago, I got married. I did not hide anything from my wife. I told her everything about my past and my present situation, but still she did not respect me. One day we had a big fight and I asked my neighbors to mediate, which made her even angrier, and she left the house. Many times I have felt that people respect me in front of me but mock me behind my back. I have become an object of amusement in my village. People take advantage of my weaknesses. Now my work is very bad and my wife has left me. I don't know what to do." After listening to the man, the monk thought for a moment and said, "My friend, the reason for your complaints is that you are so innocent and tell others even things that you should never tell anyone. So today I will tell you 7 things you should never share with others." The man began to listen attentively to the Buddhist monk. The monk continued as follows. First, never tell others about your sadness and despair. When there is sadness in our lives, we think that sharing it with others will lessen our sadness. But in reality, by doing so, we prove that we are a weak and helpless person in the eyes of others. Most people will not help you. They will ridicule you behind your back. If someone helps you, they will expect even greater help from you. If you fail to fulfill this help, they will be angry with you. Also, if you accidentally share your problem with your enemies can use your weakness, because your enemies know that you are weak and helpless now, and this is a favorable time to take revenge on them. So don't share your sorrow and helplessness with others. Also, try to understand people's intentions when giving money to others. If you can read their minds, you will learn their intentions, and thus you can protect yourself from many unwanted situations. Second, do not tell others about your past mistakes and future plans. There is no benefit in telling others about your past mistakes. You will only become a laughingstock in people's eyes. People who learn about your past mistakes will ridicule you behind your back and look at you with skepticism. Their trust will decrease. No matter how advanced you are, people will judge you based on your past mistakes, and your social image will deteriorate. There are also 2 major disadvantages of telling others about your future plans. Firstly, if you tell about your future goals, people will praise you, but inside they will feel jealousy towards you. You will be pleased when you hear these compliments, and thus your enthusiasm will diminish. Secondly, if you share your future plans with others, people will feel envious of you and want you to fail. They may try to demotivate you and, if possible, put obstacles in your future plans. So don't tell others about your future plans, and only share them after you have succeeded. Thirdly, do not tell others about your household chores. You should not inform others about events at home, relations with your family members, matters with your wife. There may often be small quarrels in every home, but these household matters should not be projected onto others. If you tell others about your home affairs, the person listening may publicly belittle you in the future. They may also take advantage of family disputes. If your family members find out that you are telling others about your household matters, it will hurt them very much, and your relationship will deteriorate. So do not tell others about your family matters. Fourth, don't tell others about your weaknesses and strengths. There are 2 big reasons for telling others about your weaknesses. First, when your enemies learn of your strength, they may find a way to neutralize it, in which case your strength is no longer relevant. Likewise, if you tell others about your weaknesses, people can take advantage of it and blackmail you. In this way, you are constantly under their control and have to obey them. Even spouses should not tell each other about their weaknesses, because sometimes spouses can use each other's weaknesses, and the one whose weakness is known will be under pressure from the other. Fifth, do not tell others about your income and savings. There are two main reasons for disclosing your income to others. First, if you are earning a good income and your friends and relatives find out about it, they will first envy you and start asking to borrow money. If you lend them the money, they will be reluctant to pay you back because they will think that you earn too much and don't need the money. This will spoil your relationships. On the other hand, if they find out that you have a low income, they will not treat you with the respect you deserve and will make fun of your low income. They will also not want to lend you money because you do not have enough income. This will spoil your relationships and you will lose social respect. So do not tell others about your income and savings. Sixth, do not tell others about the humiliation you have experienced. If you have been humiliated in the past for any reason, you should not tell anyone about it, not even your life partner. At the time, your life partner may support you, but over time, he or she may constantly remind you of the humiliation. When other people learn about the humiliation, they can humiliate you at any time. Seventh and lastly, do not tell others about your friends and enemies. Most people do not care who their friends and enemies are, but you should not reveal this sensitive information to others, because people who want to do you harm can use this information to harm you. If your enemies find out who your friends are, they can build good relations with your friends and turn them against you. Likewise, if your friends find out who your enemies are, if you fight with your friends in the future, they may unite with your enemies and harm you. So do not tell others about your friends and enemies. After saying these words, the monk became silent and said, "My friend, if you pay attention to these 7 things and never reveal them to others, you can definitely lead a happy and respectful life in society." The man's eyes filled with tears. With tears of regret, he realized that it had been a great mistake to reveal all his secrets to others. He had suffered greatly as a result. He bowed to the monk and left. Friends, these are the sensitive matters that you should never share with others. If you stop sharing these 7 things with others, you too can lead a safe, happy, and peaceful life.